Have you ever wondered if you could escape chronic kidney disease with just 3 cups a day? Imagine turning your health around with a simple, natural solution. According to the National Kidney Foundation, but new research suggests a surprising remedy that could change everything. Picture this: a life free from the restrictions and fears of chronic kidney disease. No more endless medications or painful treatments. Just 3 cups a day of a natural beverage that has shown remarkable results in recent studies. Patients have reported significant improvements in kidney function and overall well-being, and you could be next. By watching this video, you'll discover how this easy-to-incorporate routine can drastically improve your kidney health. Learn from real success stories and see the science-backed benefits that can transform your life. Don't miss out on this opportunity to take control of your health and enjoy a better quality of life. Stay with us till the end of this video, where we'll reveal simple and effective tips to keep your kidneys healthy. Your journey to better health starts now. This tea helped me recover from CKD stage 3. As a natural medicine enthusiast and a researcher in kidney health, what truly fulfills me is assisting you, my dear community, in improving your kidney health. There's nothing more rewarding than receiving a message like the one I got from one of my subscribers today. I am no longer in CKD stage 3. My GFR is above 60 again, and I'm now at stage 2. I've been drinking the 4-herb tea you recommended for 6 months and finally saw results today. I watch all your videos on YouTube, and your guidance has been incredibly valuable to me. This is exactly what I was talking about. What an incredible achievement. Thank you for sharing, and congratulations on your improvement. You should be very proud of this result, especially now that you are in stage 2. This means you don't need to follow a strict renal diet anymore because your kidneys are healthier. Thank you for sharing your story. Many of you are curious about the tea used to achieve these amazing results. So today, I want to share with you an updated version of this tea. And I thought, why not make it even more powerful? There are 2 ways to make this tea. First, there's the quick method, which we'll go over right away. You'll be able to make this tea by simply buying a couple of ingredients from the supermarket. Then, we'll look at a more potent method, a technique naturopathic doctors use to make teas and infusions even more effective. This herbal tea has powerful detoxifying, blood pressure lowering, antioxidant, and blood sugar lowering properties. It will have a significant effect on you, so be sure to monitor levels such as your blood pressure and blood sugar. You don't want to end up with levels that are too low. On the other hand, if you use this tea to reduce your need for medications, especially for high blood pressure, you'll be on the path to better kidney health. Let's dive into how to make the tea that helped our friend get back to stage 2 of kidney disease. This first version is super easy, with just 3 ingredients you can find at any supermarket. It only takes a few minutes to infuse and is ready to drink. First, you'll need some hibiscus tea. While you can find hibiscus tea on any supermarket shelf, don't be fooled by its common appearance. The benefits of hibiscus tea for people with kidney disease are far from ordinary. Not many people know this, but drinking an infusion made from this flower helps with diabetes by lowering blood glucose and improving insulin levels, as highlighted in several studies. Plus, hibiscus is incredibly rich in antioxidants, offering strong kidney-protecting benefits. The main reason most people drink hibiscus tea, though, isn't just for its anti-diabetic or kidney-protecting properties. Hibiscus tea is especially renowned for its ability to lower blood pressure. Regular consumption can reduce blood pressure by up to 8/4 millimeters of mercury, which is comparable to the effect of a medium dose of an ACE inhibitor, according to a large review of studies. I told you this would be a powerful tea. And this is just our first ingredient. If you found this helpful, consider liking this video and sharing it on social media so others can benefit too. And if you have a success story you'd like to share, feel free to do so here. A plant to protect your gut and kidneys. Next up, we have another ingredient with underrated kidney protecting benefits that you can easily find at the supermarket. Do you know what these flowers are? Yes, they're chamomile flowers, and they are fantastic for kidney health. Very few teas offer the same benefits as chamomile, and here's why drinking it regularly can help improve your GFR numbers. First, chamomile aids digestion and gut health. Never underestimate these benefits. Gut health issues are linked to increased inflammation in the kidneys. Chamomile is also incredibly rich in antioxidants, which, as you probably know if you follow me, are essential for improving kidney health. Another lesser-known benefit of chamomile is its ability to help manage diabetes by lowering fasting blood sugar levels. To achieve this, drink a cup of chamomile tea after meals. A placebo-controlled study conducted on diabetes patients found that those who drank chamomile tea after meals experienced significantly decreased concentrations of HbA1c and serum insulin levels, the two most important markers of diabetes. But of course, the main benefit of chamomile is that it helps you sleep better, especially if you drink it after dinner. Never underestimate the importance of good sleep. Poor sleep or sleeping 5 hours or less is strongly associated with a higher risk for CKD and a faster decline in kidney function. In my opinion, everyone should aim for at least 7 hours of sleep per night. That can make a huge difference in your quality of life and kidney health. So, do everything you can to ensure you sleep well, and consider chamomile tea as a helpful tool. The third ingredient, rosemary leaf. The third ingredient you want to add is rosemary leaf. For many, rosemary is just a way to make potatoes taste better, but don't underestimate this herb. Rosemary has been used for medicinal purposes for centuries, long before it became popular as a culinary spice. Today, many of its benefits are supported by science. Rosemary is so beneficial that some countries have even approved it for medical use. For example, Germany's version of the FDA, the Commission E, approves rosemary oil for joint problems, circulation issues, and digestive ailments. But the main benefit of rosemary in a tea is different. Studies suggest that rosemary may help protect the kidneys from oxidative stress. In one study, test subjects who received rosmarinic acid, a component of rosemary, had lower creatinine levels after experiencing ischemia and reperfusion. This study, conducted on rats, simulated the oxidative stress caused by diabetes or hypertension in a quicker manner. Human studies also support rosemary's kidney-protecting benefits. Moreover, rosemary is highly effective against diabetes and high glucose levels, as confirmed by various studies. It also improves circulation, helping deliver more nutrients to the kidneys. How to put this together, the fast way. Let's see how to quickly put this together. To prepare enough tea for a day, you'll need 2 chamomile tea bags, 2 hibiscus tea bags, 1 teaspoon of rosemary leaf. Here's what to do: put everything in a pot with about 1 liter, 30 ounces, of water. Add the tea bags and rosemary. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce to low heat and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. This makes enough tea for 1 day, so drink it throughout the day. Depending on where you live, you might find rosemary leaf either fresh or dried. Both work well for making tea, so use whatever you can find. When I first made this, it included another ingredient, and I used a more involved method called decoction, which makes the ingredients even more potent. But for now, this quicker method with supermarket ingredients will still be very beneficial. What is the perfect breakfast? Let's talk about something many of you might be wondering about: the perfect breakfast beverage for people with CKD. If you have CKD, you might think you need something with a little more kick for breakfast, maybe some caffeine. So, what's the ideal choice? Black coffee isn't entirely off limits. It actually has some health benefits, especially for people with diabetes and uric acid issues. Black coffee can help lower insulin resistance and promote weight loss, both crucial for managing diabetes. Additionally, it may reduce gout risk by lowering uric acid levels, thanks to its high antioxidant content. However, coffee isn't suitable for everyone as it can spike blood pressure for some. Are there better alternatives? Absolutely. One of my favorites for breakfast is matcha tea with some MCT oil. Matcha is fantastic for protecting the kidneys. It's super rich in catechins, which coffee lacks, and these compounds can actually lower blood pressure. Matcha also boosts brain function, giving you energy without the jittery feeling coffee can cause, especially when paired with a healthy fat like MCT oil. Both matcha tea and black coffee are high in caffeine, so I recommend them only for breakfast if you tolerate caffeine well. Always double-check your blood pressure after consuming caffeinated beverages. If it spikes, it's best to avoid them or switch to green tea. Green tea is probably my favorite. It's low in caffeine but very rich in antioxidants, which are crucial for better kidney function. Antioxidant consumption has been linked to improved GFR numbers. While both green tea and matcha have similar antioxidant profiles, green tea has an edge when you add a splash of lemon juice. This makes the antioxidants 5 times more bioavailable, significantly boosting the health benefits for your kidneys. So, imagine how beneficial this enhanced green tea could be for your kidneys. You want as many antioxidants as possible to improve your kidney function. If you're curious to learn more about the best foods and beverages for antioxidants, keep watching. The naturopathic method for preparing this tea. Alright, let's get back to the kidney-saving tea. Now, if you're aiming to reap 100% of the benefits that is getting from his tea, you might want to consider using ingredients from an herbalist shop instead of the supermarket. Here's why: tea isn't made from just any ingredients grabbed off the shelf. He's using ingredients sourced from an herbalist shop, and I recommend you do the same. Personally, I've found a local herbalist shop that always has everything I need. These herbs are cultivated, harvested, and dried specifically for natural medicine, so you can trust that they're organic and free from harmful pesticides. If you want to maximize the benefits of this tea, I suggest using Google Maps to locate an herbalist shop in your area. By doing so, you ensure that you're getting ingredients that are designed to give you 100% of their beneficial properties. If you're aiming for the best possible result, consider adding dandelion root, also known as lion's tooth root, to your tea. You might often find this plant growing in gardens and meadows, but don't underestimate its power when used correctly. While all parts of the dandelion plant are edible, it's the root that we're interested in for our tea. When combined with the other ingredients, dandelion root's benefits can be truly remarkable. It's known to combat diabetes, but its cleansing properties are what most people swear by. This root acts as a gentle diuretic, helping our bodies detoxify and release excess toxins and fluids. Now, here's something crucial to note about dandelion: it readily absorbs heavy metals and pesticides from the ground. That's why I highly recommend buying this root from a trusted herbalist. Look for dried root, and you can tell it's been dried correctly when the outer flesh has a darker brown color while the inner flesh remains intact. The decoction method. Alright, folks, now that we have all the ingredients ready for a day's worth of tea, here's what you'll need: 1 tablespoon of chamomile, 1 tablespoon of hibiscus flower, 2 tablespoons of dandelion root, and 1 tablespoon of rosemary leaf. Just like with the fast version of the tea, you'll also need about 1 liter of water, or around 30 ounces. Here's where the decoction method differs. First, let the herbs soak in water for at least 2 hours, or overnight if you prefer. Then, bring the water to a slow boil. Once it's boiling, reduce the heat and let it simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. After that, strain the tea, allow it to cool, and drink it throughout the day. Let me know how you like it. And hey, if you want to see another recipe that I absolutely adore and find incredibly effective for detoxing the kidneys, stay tuned. Kidney disease, up to stage 5, can be reversed if you do these 6 things. Step 1. Spirulina. Yes, I'm talking about spirulina. This superfood is a game changer that I always include in my diet, and I highly recommend you do the same, especially taking around 1 teaspoon before bed. Why? Let me tell you. First, spirulina can significantly lower blood sugar levels, which is a massive benefit for those with diabetes. But that's just the beginning. Spirulina is also a powerhouse when it comes to controlling blood pressure, reducing cholesterol levels, and even aiding in weight management. Numerous studies back up these incredible benefits, making spirulina nothing short of amazing. Researchers attribute spirulina's kidney-protecting magic to its potent antioxidant properties. In fact, taking just 1 to 8 grams of spirulina per day can yield significant health benefits. So, here's my tip for maximizing the benefits of this superfood: consume it in the evening or before bed. Spirulina is rich in tryptophan, an essential amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin. Serotonin is crucial for mental health, while melatonin is the hormone that regulates sleep. By having spirulina before bed, you may enjoy better sleep, which is vital for kidney health. While spirulina is fantastic, it's important to note that it may not be suitable for those with autoimmune diseases like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. However, for most people, the benefits of incorporating spirulina into their diet are too significant to ignore. Just be sure to choose a brand that certifies the purity of the product. And remember, spirulina is also a source of protein. For instance, half a tablespoon, about 3.5 grams, provides around 2 grams of protein. While that might not seem like much, it's essential to keep track of your daily protein intake, including what you get from spirulina. Managing protein levels is crucial for those with kidney concerns. So, are you ready to give spirulina a try and unlock its incredible benefits? Step 2. Never lose hope. Now, let's address a crucial question that I'm sure many of you are asking. Is it really possible to improve your GFR in stages 4 and 5 of CKD? The answer is a resounding yes. And this isn't just wishful thinking, it's backed by solid scientific evidence. According to a study published in the journal PLOS One, which analyzed data from 406 patients with CKD, improvement is indeed possible. The researchers found that 62 patients, 15.3%, showed a sustained improvement in their GFR over time, with an average increase of 1.88 milliliters per minute per year. Remarkably, many of these patients were in stage 5 pre-dialysis and still managed to experience very slow disease progression. So, what does this mean for you? It means there's real hope for improving your kidney health, even in the advanced stages of CKD. It means you shouldn't give up on your kidneys. Instead, you should collaborate with your doctor to find the best treatment plan for your condition. It means you should follow the steps I'm about to outline, which are based on the latest scientific breakthroughs and proven to help slow down or even reverse the progression of CKD. The aim of the study wasn't just to prove that GFR improvement is possible at any stage of CKD, including stages 4 and 5, but also to identify the factors associated with GFR improvement. So, are you ready to discover these life-changing steps? Let's dive in. Step 3. Key factors. Here's a vital question. What factors are crucial for reversing the decline of GFR? In the study we just explored, achieving a higher number of therapeutic targets was directly linked to a greater chance of stopping or reversing the decline of CKD. We need to ensure we're hitting these targets 100%. The study highlighted 5 key targets. Let's dive into what they are. First, blood pressure. It's evident that managing this is absolutely crucial. Second is proteinuria. Spoiler alert, this turns out to be the most important factor. We'll delve deeper into this later in the video. Third, the use of renin-angiotensin system blockers. Fourth, the number of complications present, anemia, hyperphosphatemia, metabolic acidosis, and hyperkalemia. Addressing these complications made a huge difference. Fifth, diabetes. Managing this is obviously very important. So, how do you achieve the targets outlined by this critical study? Stick around, and we'll break down the steps to hitting each one and improving your kidney health. Let's get started. Step 4. The targets. First things first. Keeping your blood pressure in check is non-negotiable. The experts can't emphasize this enough. Aim for a reading below 130 over 80 millimeters of mercury. It's crucial not to exceed this limit. In my videos, I often dive into natural methods to hit this target: regular exercise, watching your sodium intake, maintaining a healthy weight, and even incorporating specific natural supplements can all make a significant difference. But let's face it, not everyone can manage their blood pressure without medications, and that's perfectly okay. It's not your fault. If you need medication to control your blood pressure, that's completely acceptable, but it's vital to ensure you're using the right ones. Now, this can be a complex subject, which is why I recently dedicated an entire video to it. You can find it up here if you're eager to learn more, and also down in the description. Taking charge of diabetes control. Another critical therapeutic target is managing diabetes. According to the study, those who showed improvement were less likely to have diabetes mellitus compared to those who didn't. Unfortunately, having diabetes does make improvement less likely, but it's not impossible. In fact, among the 62 individuals who saw improvements in their GFR, 9 had diabetes. It's essential to note that diabetes can be reversed, and this is pivotal for safeguarding kidney health. But wait, there's more. There's a key point coming up that's even more critical than diabetes and high blood pressure. Don't miss it if you're serious about turning the tide on your GFR numbers. Step 5. Managing complications. Complications are the sneaky adversaries that kidney disease brings along for the ride. They're the issues that can deal a serious blow to your kidneys. Think hyperphosphatemia, metabolic acidosis, anemia, hyperkalemia, and elevated parathyroid hormone levels. Each of these complications demands attention if they're present. Here's the kicker: Many doctors tend to overlook these complications, and that's a big problem. Take anemia, for instance. It's a common complication of kidney disease that can lead to fatigue and hasten the decline of your GFR. Shockingly, many patients aren't getting the treatment they need, and some aren't even being tested for it. That's why I urge you to educate yourself about anemia. If you're experiencing symptoms like fatigue, shortness of breath, headaches, or even cold hands and feet, check out my video on anemia. It's linked up here and down in the description if you missed it. Thyroid issues are another often ignored complication, just like anemia. Many people with thyroid problems don't even realize they have them. Hypothyroidism, where the thyroid doesn't produce enough hormones, is especially prevalent in those with CKD. Hyperthyroidism can cause a slew of symptoms, but they can easily be mistaken for other conditions. It's crucial to ask your doctor for a thyroid test. Treating thyroid problems could potentially lead to improvements in kidney function. Hyperphosphatemia, or too much phosphorus in the blood, is a common and dangerous complication often seen alongside metabolic acidosis. Both can be managed with the right diet. Think less meat, dairy, fish, and processed foods. Hyperkalemia, or high potassium levels, is another tricky complication. It's a bit of a hot topic because the causes aren't always straightforward. While reducing potassium intake used to be the go-to solution, we now know it's not that simple. Unmanaged diabetes, metabolic acidosis, and certain medications can all play a role. Keeping potassium levels in check is essential for preserving kidney function. If you're dealing with any of these complications, make sure you're getting tested and treated properly. Ignoring them could accelerate the decline of your GFR. Stay informed and proactive. It could make all the difference in safeguarding your kidney health. Step 6. Beat proteinuria. Number 6. This is probably the most important step in order to reverse the decline of your GFR numbers. This step is definitely one of the most important things you can do to help your kidneys. Proteinuria, also known as protein in urine or albuminuria, is the most powerful predictor of kidney function decline in all stages, which means that there is no improving if proteinuria level is not under control. And this is true for people in all stages of kidney disease. So when it comes to proteinuria, our goal should be to keep this level below 30 mg per gram because, as we can see here, the higher the proteinuria, the higher the chance of kidney disease progressing to a worse stage. Okay, so how do you make sure your proteinuria is not too high? There are strategies that actually work. There is a vitamin that's needed to keep proteinuria under control, there are foods that can help, and of course, there are medications that can be used. There are actually 2 new medications that doctors are just starting to prescribe and that can make a huge difference with proteinuria and consequently with CKD. I've covered more about this in my recent video. It's up here and also down in the description. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.